Maybe it's because of yesterday's surprisingly early winter storm that left us with a few inches of snow. But I began thinking about a winter vacation. Hi, I'm Steve Richards, one of the pastors at Messiah Church, with a message about coping with life's challenges. Whenever we've been able to plan a winter vacation to a warmer part of the country, it's come at a time when we were at the end of our rope. Life had sent more our way than we could handle, and we needed an escape. At the end of your rope is an interesting expression. Picture being thrown a safety rope that has run out of length, and you can barely reach the end of it. Maybe that's where you are right now. Did you see the movie The Perfect Storm? Three weather conditions converged in the North Atlantic in the fall of 1991. Just one weather system would have been a great challenge, but three became impossible to survive. And sometimes the storm that we experience is of our own making, an action made in haste, a thoughtless comment with unexpected consequences, and a relationship suffers. Or a series of events not of our own making, a medical crisis, a financial blow, trouble with work, a child in trouble. And suddenly we find ourselves in the middle of a perfect storm, and we're at the end of our rope. We need an escape. Those winter vacations, it wasn't until the car left the city or the airplane left the gate that I could let go of the stress. And for as long as that vacation lasted, it was heavenly. But it was only a pause. Because the moment the car returned to our garage or the plane arrived back at the gate, all of the stress that I thought I'd left behind was waiting for my return, and it never really disappeared. I jumped right back on the same path that I thought I'd left behind. I was reading what is known as the Sermon on the Mount, a summary of Jesus' teaching given to his followers. It's found in chapters 5 through 7 in Matthew's Gospel. At several points in that sermon, Jesus says, "You have heard that it was said, but I say to you." In other words, there are two paths in life, and we get to choose. One path is familiar. It's the path we hear about all of the time in every media outlet, in every neighborhood, and in conversations we hear with family and friends. And that path is stress-filled, and it leads to the end of one's rope. In the Message version of the Bible, we find these words in Matthew chapter 5, verse 3. You are blessed when you are at the end of your rope. Hear that again. You are blessed when you are at the end of the rope. Because with less of you, there is more of God and his rule. See, I don't just need an escape. I need a better way. I need more than the end of a rope. And God is offering a way that will provide the rest of the rope. Some people give up on God thinking that if God is really taking care of them, nothing bad will happen. And when God is in my life, I'm supposed to be happy all the time. So where is all that happiness? But that's not what Jesus teaches. We are never promised an absence of crisis and struggle and storm-ridden conditions. But blessing comes in knowing that God reaches out to us, whatever our conditions, and promises to walk with us on a different path. That's the first promise. But it's also based on a promise, a future promise, that life will not always be as it is today. Whatever we experience in the moment will never be the final word. And by the grace of God, you and I never have to settle for the end of the rope. There's a song that I learned at summer camp. We would sing it every night at the children's camps that I led. Because often there was a child who was homesick, and most of the children were worried about being away from home. And so we'd sing this song. When the day is over and all my work is done, I'm gonna fly away home. When the day is over and all my work is done, I'm gonna fly away home. Fly away home to Jesus. Fly away home. Fly away, fly away, fly away home. There are nights, even now, when the reality of life seems hard to face. And I'll sing that song, and suddenly I'm on the path, and I found the rest of the rope, and I am blessed. Have a great week. May God bless you.